went out, so we have to run after him. Where is my code? Give it to the code. I have to build it, right? So you have to chase that guy. Okay. In case if we are not able to reach them, it is again lost for you, right? You have to write those code once again. Right, yeah? Or in case if I'm not available in that office, what happens is I'll try to move ahead. Okay, I'll say that, hey, can you go and push the code? Can you go ahead and get the code from my? Can you pull the code from my branch? Okay, that I can tell to you also. So GitHub is nothing but this is just to store the code, and it has a versioning system, Git version. So one set of code you are noting it, you can make it as a 1.0. Another set of question 2.0. Another question 3.0. Something like that you can make out it. Okay, that is called as a GitHub here. Clear? Now, I'll start from the base level, and I'll be teaching the GitHub to you. Okay, what all those things that is needed for our DevOps perspective. Okay, those part would be shared to you. Those part will be explained to you. Clear? Now, guys, yeah, Jitendra. Again, I told the rule for the class is if you have anything concern within the class from 9 o'clock to 10:40, 10:20, please ping out to me or raise your hand. If you are raising your hand, that means you are very urgent to do something. So please message me. You have to message me. In case if you wanted to talk to us, you have to hold on till the end of the class here. Okay. Jitendra, do you have anything? Please let me know, buddy. Can you message me? Please message me if you have anything. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Right. Let me go. And one more thing is, I didn't upload any video. Notes. Reason for that is I haven't seen all the folks. Yesterday I was seeing that only 35 folks or 40 folks, I guess, by 3 o'clock. After that, I need to check it. Let me check how many guys are there now. Then I'll add my core the notes today. Okay, explain the assignment. Last questions. Very good. If we are saying the status of the code, storing the code in the repo, then why you need to get a very good. Okay, we'll discuss that. Don't worry. Let me go to my notes. Open my notes first. Sure. We'll discuss that. Don't worry. Aniket, who's this? Yeah, Aniket, we'll discuss that your questions. I don't know where my notes went. Oh, yeah. Okay. Very good today. I'll come out. Understand. Okay. The question that is coming is, what is the difference between the Git TFS and Git? Both are used for the same purpose. No. If you're looking for something called Team Foundation Server, okay, that TFS is different, TVFS is different. Okay, I'll tell you here. Let me log into my dev.azure.com first. Okay. I'll go to project. I'll try to go to here. Okay, see. Actually, we are having different type of storage to store it, the data. You can store your codes into Azure repo. You can store your code into GitHub. You can store your code in the GitHub enterprise server. You can store into the Bitbucket. You can store your code in other Git actually. Okay, understand. Especially the guys who is working for the AWS platform, they would be going with the Bitbucket mostly. Okay, because they don't have any internal repo. Like how we are as a repo, right? They don't have anything with them, so they have to be dependent on the external repo for them. But for our case, Azure repo is there with us. But again, what is the difference between this Azure repo and other GitHubs? These others. Understand. First thing is Azure repo is your own repository of your Azure. That is one part. Another part is what happens is when you have to get some code in the Azure repo. Let me explain this a different way. Let's see, we have a 10 lines of code. We have a 10 lines of code. Imagine that. If we are having the 10 lines of code, okay, I can store that 10 lines of code into my GitHub, right? Now, if I store 10 lines of code in my GitHub, okay, what I can do, I can get my code either this and this, no? Okay, right. Please come. Guys, I request you to come by 9:10, please. Okay. Try to come by 9:10 and 9:15 hardly. Because you might miss something, no? And that too you haven't taken the videos also. Okay. So I don't want anyone to miss the class. If you're attending yesterday's online. Should I class? No, then who will do that? GitHub is nothing. It's a tool where to store the code. So I'm trying to compare the GitHub with other repositories. Okay. Basically, DevOps engineer has a liberty to make the use of any GitHub. Either go with the GitHub or go with Azure repo. But there is a two difference. Azure repo is being provided by the Microsoft. Okay. Very good. You cannot share the GitHub, you cannot share your GitHub Azure repo work item to someone else. That is public use. Publicly, you cannot make the use of it. Okay. The guys who is having account in your project, the guys who is having account in that dev.azure.com, Azure, they only can see those. Other cannot see that. Yes or no? Good. But if you go to the GitHub, if I make my repository as a public repository, I'll show you the GitHub step, everything I'll show you, how to create an account, how to go and make the repository, everything step by step I'll show you, okay? Don't worry. If you're gonna see with the GitHub, they have a two option, buddy. One is a public repository, another one is a private repository. If you make any repository as a public, entire world can see your repository, okay? If you make your repository as a public, not entire world, to whom you are sharing that, they only can see your repository. Repository is nothing here. It's a bucket. It's a bucket. Imagine that this is your like Facebook account here. Simple. Okay. So who can come and see your like status, photos, profile photos, reels and all, right? Those part will come into that. Clear? Understand? Okay. So now the difference should be very clear to both of you. Every one of you, right? Azure repo is a provider of Microsoft. GitHub is a provider Git only. Now GitHub, GitLab, you might have doubt like Git, GitLab, GitHub, all are similar type of tool only. All are similar type of tool only. Bitbucket, all, if you know one, other also you can learn it easily. There is no big deal. You'll come to know. We have understand the Azure repo. Azure repo, right? Whatever we did in the Azure repo, same thing we're gonna do in the GitHub. You see that? Okay. So let's try to go and get started with the GitHub. Now understand. If you are trying to understand the GitHub, buddy, GitHub would be, okay, explain in a three different way. I'll try to explain all different way. First, I'll take you to explain in the UI. What UI? GitHub UI. I'll take you to GitHub UI. I'll try to how to work around with the GitHub UI. That is the one point I'll tell you. Another point I'll be telling you, GitHub. Okay, One is the GitHub UI means GitHub. 1 minute. UI means GitHub website. Okay. Another one I'll take you to go with the GitHub. Okay, UI. That also I'll tell you how to go with that. And another thing I'll tell you to go with the GitHub command. Okay, commands. Very famous is GitHub commands. Very famous. Okay, but we should know every three. We will be working on the GitHub another today and Monday. 3 days of time we'll work on the GitHub. Okay, today and Monday. Let's try to go ahead and start with our GitHub website. Okay, please. GitHub website. So let's come to this page. Okay, what to do? Forgot it treasure repo. Just focus on the GitHub now. So let me go. Can someone wanted to create account on GitHub? Please let me know. I'll create on your behalf for the training purpose. Do anyone want me to create the account of GitHub? Please ping me. First come, first serve. Yes will not work out. You have to give the email ID. Who will enter that email ID? Yes, I got it from Ganesh. Sekhar Ganesh became first. So let me go with him. Hold on guys. I got email ID. No worry. So understand. So GitHub is a something you have to just type it as a github.com. Okay. github.com. Enter that. Right. So this beautiful page, you'll get it out on the screen. Okay. This will come out. Now you have to sign in or sign up. If you already have an account on the screen, okay, Git desktop. We will be showing it, buddy. Git desktop will not be doing it, Vijay. I can show you the Git command and all. Okay. Because desktop nowadays, very less organization is using the GitHub desktop. I can show you the GitLab. In that GitHub, UI part will come. It is similar to the GitHub desktop only. Okay, Vijay. Right. Okay, go ahead. Now let's see. We have a 2 option. Sign in, sign up. Sign in, sign up. Sign in is if you already have a account. Sign up if you don't have account. Let's see, Ganesh doesn't have account, right? So let me go and try to click on the sign in. Sign up, no? Okay, go with the sign up. So welcome to GitHub. Let's begin with the adventure. Give your email ID. Okay. So let me paste the email ID of Ganesh. Continue. Password. Okay. I'll give a common password now, Ganesh. You can change it a bit later. Okay. Right. Let me continue it. Okay. Now it asks me to choose the password. Don't see the other password. Okay. You should not see other password. You should close your eyes. Okay. Next is why I typed, because I might have forgot it. Then he'll blame me, no? That's why I typed it. Fine. We have a enter username. So please enter the username for him. This will be unique. Okay. So let me give as a Azure Ganesh. Okay. Let's see, it is no, it's not available here. So let me go with 1 2. Okay, it's there. So Ganesh, Azure Ganesh 1 2. Okay. So I'll try to connect with the continue. Now understand. This is my request to you. If okay, you guys are able to see the screen? Huh? No, yes. No, backside guys. Able to see the screen? See, if you're not able to see, you have to raise a voice here. Okay. 5 minutes before. Okay. See, what is that? This is a free actually. GitHub has given you the free access to make the use of it. Okay. So if someone is giving any free, please encourage him to give some business, right? So it says that, would you like to receive the product update and announcement via the email? Yes. What is that in that? You got the email, delete it. Okay. Say yes. Right. So you have to type it as a yes. Okay. Let's continue that. Okay. Let's continue that. Now you have to start puzzle. Okay, puzzle means you'll have get some identical one to choose. We have a list of diagram. You have to choose identical, which is the similar one. Okay, so let's go with that. Start puzzle. Okay, tell me which is identical. This is right. Tell me if I'm wrong. Right? No, this is identical. Okay, one more it will come. Which one is identical? Which one? This one, I guess, right? No, not this one. Not this one. Last one, no? I guess last only. This is identical, right? Yes. So, not right. So, this says that not right. Okay. Try again then. So, which one is identical? First is not, second is not, third is not, fourth is not, fifth, right? Which one is identical? This not, this is not, this is not, this is not. I think this one, right? Correct now? Okay. Right. You'll get a different some very good image. You'll get it here now. Like galaxy kind of, it'll come like stars and all. Oh, password. So Ganesh, can you please give me the OTP for that? You'll get a code in your Gmail. Can you give me that code before me forward? Give me the code here. Sure. Here you. Okay. Now it will ask you whether how many team members you are working. Say that I'm just one. Okay. I'm not doing any business, something like that. Their approach is to say that, okay, you are doing some business and all. Okay. Just me. Are you student or teacher? I am a student. Okay. Go with that. Continue. Now it will ask you to integrate. So do you want it to integrate these features? Later we'll go and do it out, but not now. So you can go ahead and we can skip this and you can click on the continue button. Okay. Continue. Okay. Now you have two options, buddy. One is free. One is GitHub Pro. Free access will be having see how many 2000 CI/CD minutes per you can do. You can have storage of 500 public repository. You understand? 500 MB data you can store for the public. Private, unlimited. Okay. Public, this is talking about. So let's try to go ahead and go with this. Try to click on the free. Or if you want to make the payment, you can make the payment also. Choice is yours. Okay. Go with the continue for free. Now see. This image, I like it. Okay, so it will drop you to the GitHub page. Okay, so you have logged in. I have logged in with the email ID of Mr. Ganesh. Okay, right? Have a look here. Now this is your GitHub, and this is the symbol of the GitHub here. Okay, this is the symbol of GitHub here. Now I'll try to explain small thing in that. Okay, so let me first take you to here. This is just your search button. Search means if you wanted to search thing, you can type it. Let's see if you wanted to search my thing, just type it as a 9. If it is a public account, it will come. If it is not public, it will not come. Can you see? This is not a public. I haven't made any public repository, right? That's why it is not coming up. But if you wanted to go and see something different, like let's see, I'm going with Azure. So multiple public document is there for Azure. You can search it out. Clear here? Right, buddy? Okay, good. So that's fine. That is all about your repository one. Let me take you back to our normal things. So let me go to my home base. Now I'm over here. So understand. Here the important thing is the repository. You have created your account. Okay? You have created your account. Now it's time to go ahead and create the repository. Repository means one bucket. Understand? Like how you are creating one repository in Azure repository. Remember that? I'll try to walk through that also. See. If you go to your dev.azure.com, right? You have gone to your repo, right? Repo, here is a repo, no? Right? You have created repo name here, right? Right? similar tab, there I'll create it. Did you get the point, buddy? Everyone of you are comfortable, right? Okay, no? So I'll try to create a repository on that part. Okay. So let me come here and I'll try. Either you can create it from here, you can create it from here, or you can create it from here. 3 places you can create. You are getting it here because your account is empty. You haven't created any repository so far. That's why it is coming up here. But next time it will not come here. You'll get it here or here. Got the point here? Okay. So how to come here? Click it here and click on the new repo. So choice anything you can go. Okay. Now let me go with here. I'll go back to here. Okay. Let's click it out. Create repository. Create new repository. I wanted to create a new bucket for my GitHub. Okay. To store some data. Let's see. This is the owner of the repository. Okay. You cannot create the two similar same name of repo in your. Obviously, it will not be same because it is inside the Azure Ganesh 12. Okay. So let me type it as a Azure 9 a.m. July. This is the project name. So I'll create on that name. Clear? Right, buddy? Okay, good. So it says that July 9 a.m. is available. Obviously, it will be available because it's not a public label. This is inside Azure Ganesh 12. If we have already this, then it is not available. Clear here? Okay. Now, okay, understand. Description. So why you are creating this repo? So you wanted to give it like this is for training or something. You can write it, right? Now we have a 2-part. One is a public, another one is a private. I'll strongly encourage you to go for the private. Don't go for the public. Public means it will be available for every one of it. Anyone can see your code. Okay? Anyone can see your code. So go with your private. Okay? 1 and 2, just for exploring, you can create. That's a different story. Okay? You can create it. That's not a problem. Right? So I'll go with the private now. Now do remember that in the Azure repo, we used to create a readme file automatically. So if you wanted to create, you can create checkboxes. If you check it out, you'll have your readme file available. Clear? Alright? So that's fine. Now I'll come back to here, and it says that this will set the main as a default. So it will create a branch. You remember that, no, main, master and all, you know that, right? Master you don't know, you'll come to know in the GitHub class master. Okay. Shall I go with this? Okay. Shall I create a repo now? Yeah, dear. I'll go ahead and create a repo now. Okay. I'll go and create a repo now. Okay. So let me create a repo now here. Aniket, readme file is nothing. Like how we are creating the readme file is just a comment file. Let's see, I wanted to refer some document at the time of this repo. I can write some notes in that. That is the readme file. It is not affecting any deployment. It is not affecting any programming. This is just for notepad, for some information you wanted to give. That is the readme file. Clear, Aniket, right? If you have your 10, Chandrasekhar, if you have 10 resources, then I need to select the public or private. No, you can go for the private also. Only thing, you have to give the code. You have to share the link of the code. You can connect it with the help of this way. Okay, with the link you can do. Okay, it's not a public and private, buddy. You can go and you can make the use of private also, but save it out. Okay, fine. Come here. Now this is my page. Don't you think that this is similar to the Azure repo? Same thing, right? Can you see here? Readme file is coming also. Now Azure repo also you are able to add a new data, right? So here also you can add a new data here. 1 minute. You can add a new file also. You can edit also, right? Similar, no? Okay, understand. Let me take you to the branch now. Do you guys? I'm very sure you guys are very good now in the branch now. Okay. Anyone is not good in the branch? Anyone don't know the branch? Madam, you know the branch? No. You? First class yours? Oh. Right. Then again, for both of you, right? You got the videos, no? No? You should. आज पूछना है. You got it? You? Oh, you is first class, no? So actually we have some videos. You go to the videos. Okay. Anyway, whoever the newcomer, I have promised you I'll be doing one small demo for 5-10 minutes of time. Then other topic till the Azure repo I'll cover one day. Next week, somewhere it may be Tuesday, Monday, whatever it is there. Okay, we'll cover that. Don't worry. Now let me, if it is you guys are new, right? So I have to explain you the branch now again. See, branch is nothing. Let's see that one project is called July Azure 9 a.m. July is one my project. Okay. In that we have something called main branch. Can you see here? There's a branch called main. Okay. This is your main branch of your project. That means always the main branch would be almost kind of live code. If your application is live, that is a live. So you don't have to go ahead and do some changes with the main branch. Okay. Because if you're gonna make some change to the main branch, it will disturb all organization. No, all flow it will get changed, right? Got it? Right. Let's see, we have a 3 resource A, B, C. Or let's see, we have a 2 resource, 2 guys actually. Okay, we have a 2 guys. Imagine that. First guys is a Naveen. Second guys is a Manoj. Manoj, right? Up here, no? Okay, we took the example last time. Okay. Fine. So there is a 2 resource working in this project. One is Naveen and one is Manoj. Got the point? So Naveen will write their own set of code, right? Manoj will write their own set of code. So what happened? You have to create a new branch for Manoj and you have to create a new branch for Naveen. Did you get the point now? Clear? The branch is clear? Now, when you are creating the Naveen branch, okay, you are getting a copy of main branch already. I'll tell you how. Let's see. Imagine that this branch, okay, this is for training, right? This readme file is there, right? Let's imagine that already 5,000 lines of code is there in this. Already 5,000 lines of code is there in this. When Naveen joins that, so Naveen cannot start writing the code from step 1. He'll go and he has all the authority to get all the code. And top of it, he can add it or he can delete it. Got the point? Okay. So whenever you are creating a new branch, okay, you can get a copy of your main branch if you are making base of main branch. Right here? So I'll show you like how Azure repo, if you see this Azure repo, you don't have to learn it. We'll cover that also here. I'll try to create 2 branch, Naveen branch first and Manoj branch again. Okay, so let's see that. Karuna, yesterday videos will not be given to you. The videos have been stopped giving. Okay, the reason for that is the class has stabilized now. Okay. We are not sharing the free videos to anyone. If you wanted to take a video, you have to take the video permission. Okay. So please talk to Mr. Shrikant. He'll help you. Okay. How to go and move ahead with that part. Right. So video will. Yeah, madam. Yes, you're right. If you have already paid it also, please talk to Mr. Shrikant. He only can help out. Okay. Even I don't have permission of my video also. Believe me, I don't have any permission. Okay. I would love to help you out if I would have. Right. Sure. I was getting the demo video I used to share, but I don't have video with me, then I cannot do anything. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Understand. So I will go ahead and create 2 different branches. Shall I go and create it? Okay. There we used to get an option called new branch, right? Here we don't have. So what you have to do? You have to type here only Naveen branch. Okay. Naveen branch. Let me enter. If we enter that, no, enter will not work out. You have to click on the create branch. Just click on the, it says that Naveen branch from main. Okay. So let me try to go ahead and create it out. So it says that this branch is up to date with main. Whatever the main code is there, same set of code is there with the Naveen. That you know already. Every one of you know that, right? No doubts, no? This already know that. Very good. Clear, no? Both of you? Clear here? We have just created a main branch and same code. Okay, let me explain you one different way. See, in the readme file, okay, I have mentioned as a this is for training. For Naveen also it is coming the same. Okay, if I'll take you to main also it is the same, right? Now you are in the main branch, so the content is coming here. Now if you'll drop down and choose Naveen branch, you went to the Naveen branch now. Clear? Right here? Already aware of this? Very good. Now understand, Naveen branch is ready. I'll go ahead and create a Manoj branch once again. Okay, so let me go back to here and okay, no, where to go? I'll go back to home page. Okay, sorry, I'll go to my repo. This is the repo. I'll try to create one more branch. So let me try to create one more branch. What branch? Manoj branch. Okay, click on it. Okay, so Manoj branch is also okay now. Let's try to understand. Now Manoj is there, Naveen is there. Manoj will write 10 lines of code extra. Naveen can write 50 lines of code extra. So when Naveen realized that, hey, I am good with my code, whatever the changes that I have to do with the project, that is working fine. I am good with my code. Okay, so what to do? See, one more thing. If Naveen and Manoj have written their code, they are not writing just for the play, right? They're just writing some code for the live to the customers, or that is beneficial to entire organization. Yes or no, dear? That's why they are writing the code. No. So if they write the code and they'll keep it for themselves, what is the use? So what we have to do? That is, they have to go ahead and they have to create a what? Pull request, PR. Okay, they have to go ahead and create a PR. PR means pull request. So what we'll do in the PR, we'll try to get a what we'll do in the PR, we'll try to merge the code that is there in the Naveen. Now the same set of code I wanted to merge with main branch. Do you get the point? Every one of you, I think you understand, right? Understand. Let me repeat one more time. PR stands for pull request. That is used for copying the code from your branch to main branch. Got the point? Now I want you to refresh my definition once again. This is not about from one branch to main branch. It is from anywhere to anywhere. PR is used for copying the code. No, not copying, merging. Merging the right word, okay? Merging the code from one branch to another. Now understand. If you're not understanding the merging, let me say is that, sir, I don't know the merge. Merge means adding, right? Mixing, okay? Or updating. That is a merge. Clear? Clear here? Good. Now, what is it? Have one repository as a repo, then why you are using the GitHub? Very good. Mona Lisa, the reason for that is that you have to know the GitHub. The reason for that is if you are using your code in your Azure repo, right? There might be the chance that you cannot be used to the other project also. But if you're using the code in the GitHub, you can pick your code and you can give it to me also, give it to you also. You can say it to anyone. You can use it in another repo also. Okay. That is the person. Did you get the point, madam? Okay. Mona Lisa, did you get the point here? Right. So we hopefully you have understand. Okay, so you have got the point now. Understand. Mainly will create the PR. Mainly will create the PR to merge from your own branch to main branch. Clear, no? So let's do the practice of that. Already you guys have done it, but you have done for the Azure repo. Same thing is with the GitHub also. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I'm into my Manoj branch. Okay, I'm into my Manoj branch. Okay, very good. So I have two files there. One, okay, we have only one file that is called as the readme file, right? So let me go and make some changes to the mono branch. How to change it? I'll change it to readme file. I'll make some changes to readme file. Okay. Let me go ahead, edit it and write it at this is code written by Manoj and wanted to push to main branch, or you can say here was to merge the code to main branch, right here. So in the GitHub world, in the Azure repo, we don't have any term called save. What is the term is there? Commit. Why commit? Commit has a two sense. One is save and one is agreeing that you are doing the changes. You are taking the sole responsibility of that. It's a legal word. Okay, no dear, simple. Commit means I am accepting that I am doing the changes. Okay, so I am committing that. So let's go ahead and make the changes to the commit. So from where to where you are doing? From I'm going to say that you are doing the commit where? In Manoj branch. So that would be saved to your Manoj branch. If you want to give the explanation, give that or commit it out. Clear? That you know already now. Okay, good. So you have seen this here, right here? Very good. Now let me take you to the main branch. Can you see that same changes is there in the main branch? Yes. Same changes is not there. No, this is Manoj. It is not there because I have made the changes in where? Manoj branch. I haven't made the changes to my main branch. So let me take you to the Manoj branch now. Right? Okay. Very good. Okay. Now understand that. Let me go back to my repo here. In that, 1 minute. Sorry, repo here. 9 AM. Now understand. What I am getting a message. Manoj has recent pushes 1 minute ago. That means Manoj has made some changes to his code. If you want to push the same changes, you wanted to merge the same changes to main branch, create a pull request. That is one option. Another option, you can click in this pull request also. Both are same. Clear here? So let me try to click on the create and pull request. If we click on create a pull request, what will happen that you are trying to get something from your Manoj to see the arrow. Repo is a different arrow. Right side. This guy is having left side. Okay. So which side is the repo going? Which side the arrow is going? So you wanted to create, you wanted to merge the code from Manoj to main. Clear, no? You can change it if you want. You wanted to make it from main to Manoj also if you want. Okay. That's fine. So leave the comment anything and you can create any pull request. Okay, one file changed, one commit happened, one contributor, that's fine. Now if you go that, we have discussed about the assignee, right? As a repo, required reviewer and optional reviewer. So here also we have it. You wanted to go and you can upload it. You can choose any guy and you can choose a reviewer, right? 15 reviewer you can choose it max. Okay, fine, that's fine. Let me create a pull request. Now guys, have a look. Understand please. If you see here, it says that, okay, require approval from a specific before merging. So if I have given any approval, it has to give an approval from them. Clear? Now next is continuous integration has not set up. This will learn it at the time of Azure pipeline. Build pipeline. We'll learn the CI/CD there. Okay. CI/CD is what you know. Whenever there is a code changes happening, automatically that code has to be built. Automatically it has to deploy it. Automatically it should be live. That is the logic of DevOps. That's why we are able to create that part here, buddy. Clear? Got it? No? CI/CD? Okay. Fine. Now I can go and I can compare the file also if you want it. Where to do? File changed. If you want it to go into this way, you can go into this way also. We have another row also, right? What is that? Inline. Where is that option? Here is not coming in that part. It will be there somewhere. Okay. No. Not. 1 minute. No, I think they have removed it. It seems okay. Fine. See. So this is the code, white color that is coming, right? This white color code is where? Are you sure it is in the main branch? Okay, good. After that, what is there? Plus. This is the code written by Manoj and wanted to merge to main branch. So why this is coming the green and plus? Because you are adding some content to your main branch. That is there in your Manoj branch. I wanted to add it to main branch. Now, when I'll merge it, this will be the look. Look means all the content will come. Clear here? Yes or nobody? So we'll try to go and do it. If you wanted to review the changes, you can give it. Let's see. I reviewed it as okay. Let's say okay. This looks to be good. Okay, guys, have a look. Over. Time's up. Okay, have a look. So now this is your notes that we will be following up. Okay. First thing is what you have to do, buddy. You have to go ahead and you have to move it step by step, one by one. Please understand. Okay. One by one, dear. 1 minute. So let's see. I have again, dear. Time's up. No. You have to follow the rules here, eh? If you are playing the game, you have to time's up, okay? Please. We'll give enough time, don't worry. So we have a git bash here, right? Yes or no? So I'll go with the command prompt. So I already did, I guess, right? Somewhere it was there, no? It is there, right? Okay. So I'm just trying to maximize the size because you might not be able to see it. Is it better now? Right now? You can see. Okay. 3. Now, so what you have to, buddy, you are inside the Azure and the folder called Azure 9 a.m. July GitHub, right? You are over there now. So it is not a repo and all. You have to initialize, you have to make it to the repo. So do you remember that in Azure repo, when you are creating the repo first time, you are initializing bottom, kinda, initialize, right? Similar that here also you have to initialize it, right? So you have option called git init. What is that? Git init, right here? Okay. Right. So enter that. So can you see what you are getting that option? Initialize empty git repository on this location. Clear? Very good. Now if you have downloaded the git, what version you are using it, that you can check it as a git version. Okay. So I'm there with my git 2.40.0 version. Clear here? Okay. All the commands I'll be giving to you. Don't worry. We have a list for you. Okay. Will we give this command to you all? Right? Okay. So we have done this git unit. You have seen that right here. Now the version also you have checked it out. That's fine. Leave it. Next part is what you have to do. So you have done with the version. You have done with that. Let's see what is the content of this folder. Azure 9 a.m. Do we have any file? To see the content, list of the file available in the current folder, the command that is called as a ls command. What is that, buddy? ls command. What is ls command? To see the list of the file or folder present in the current command, current folder. What is the folder name here? Azure 9 a.m. July GitHub, right? That is my folder name here. Clear here? So if I'll do it now, ls, what will come? Nothing will come because we don't have anything, right? We don't have anything, no? So nothing will come here. Clear? So far it's good, right? Good, nobody? Very good. If you are good, let me take you to the next level. Now, I told you, let's see, I'll write some set of code in that. So I wanted to write a code in Notepad. So you can create the notepad two different way. Either you can create a notepad from here also with the command prompt also, or you can create the notepad with the manually. You can go here and you can go back to here. Okay, you can go to right click and open create a new notepad. That you can do it. Choice is yours. Okay, so I'll tell you this is a normal thing that you know already. Let me take you to some different way. Okay, right. So dear, these all command is called as a Linux command, right? These all will come into the Linux command only, right? So when we'll complete the GitHub, we'll learn the Linux also. Around 20 to 30 commands we'll learn in the Linux. Okay, Linux operating system commands. Clear dear? Fine. So how to create a file? The command for that creating a file is called as a touch command. Here you cannot control C, control V. You have to do it all with the right click and left, right click and this way. If you control C, no C, it will come like this. Okay. Control C will not work. Control V will not work. You have to write. If you want to copy something, right click and do it here. Okay. Right here. So let me write as a touch. What should I do? Touch. Touch. Touch means to create something. Okay. Now what you wanted to create? You wanted to create a notepad or Python file, whatever you want to create. Choice is yours. So let's see, I wanted to create a file called code file. What do I want to create? Code file. So I will go with the code.txt. So I will get created one code.txt notepad would be created on my system, right? That folder. That is a part. If you wanted to make it .py, Python file will be created. Clear? So like that extension, based on the extension, you can go ahead with that. I will go with the text. Right here, enter. Now what happened? No result. If you are not getting any error, that means you are right. Whatever you done, that is worked perfectly. It's not like one folder is created successfully, something that you will not get in the Linux. Okay. If you are not getting error, that means that whatever the command you have given, that worked fine. If it is giving some error message, then it's an issue. Now I can validate it. How I can validate? I can go back to my here and see whether the Naveen folder is created or not. No. Oh, it's there. Refresh. Clear now? It is there. Now you have validated in this. How I can validate on my terminal? ls. Just now we have seen nobody. Just now we have seen no here. ls. That time there were no contact. So there were no folder. There are no files in that. That's why it is blank. But right now I have a file with me. Okay. So if you type ls, you'll get code.txt will come right here. Let me write as a ls. Clear or not? Right now. So let's go ahead and write your first code in that your Azure DevOps. Okay. Right. So let's try to go. Now here writing also will change. You have a two option. Either go back to your like folder, open that file, start typing it. And you can type a file here also with the Linux help, Linux command line help. Okay. Got the point here? So you have a two option. Either go back here, try to open it, start typing anything. Okay. That is your choice. And another one is you can go back to git command and we have editor actually. To type something, there is editor, and that is called a VI editor. What is that? VI editor. This is again a Linux command here. Okay. VI. What you have to edit? Which file you have to edit here? We have to edit the code.txt. Clear not? So far is clear here? Everyone of you, buddy? Okay. So this should be clear, no? Very good. So you have to type it as a vi.txt. Okay. We have to go with the vi.txt here. Okay. Now, so if you type it as a vi.txt, what happens is you can able to type the code. So it will open on editor. Okay. It will open one editor actually. So let's try to enter that. Okay. One editor has opened. Now you cannot type it. You have to type I for ink. Okay, I for ink, right? You have to type I for ink or I for insert. So if you type I, then only you'll get it. So I, so now you can type it here. Okay, so let me type it as a public something. This is just for fun. Okay, static void main string, nothing. This is just for fun here. Okay, you can write it out something. Let's see, I am writing this only. That is enough. Okay, I wrote my code. Now how to save it? You have to save it, right? So these all are Linux command. Okay, so to save it, okay, we don't have any option save and all here, right? What to do, you guys have to click on the escape button. You have escape left hand side top, escape ESC, escape button, right? So type escape button, then type colon WQ. Understand please what I am doing? Bottom, now you have the bottom, kinda. Down you can see taskbar. You have a taskbar, right? There you can see that colon WQ. How to come this? You have to first type escape button. If you type escape button, then it will get this enable and you have to write colon WQ. Typing the colon WQ means that you are saving the content public static void main string argument. Okay, not string, is string. Finally wait. So public static void main string argument that you wanted to save it and you wanted to close the terminal. Editor, not terminal, editor. Clear? That is the meaning of W colon WQ. Clear? For saving it. Let's enter that. Can you see it's closed? Now you came to the main page, the main terminal, right? Now what you have to do, buddy, you can go back to your folder here and you can validate the code is given same or not, saved or not. Right? You saved, right? That is the one way. Even you can type here also. It's not a big deal. Here also you can make the change. If you want to change, you can change it here. Okay, save it, right? Clear? Done. Now let me go back to my here. Now I wanted to see what I typed it. I want to check it. I am very excited to see what I typed on the screen. So we have a command that is called as a cat command. What is that? Cat. What do you want to see? What cat means content. You wanted to see the content of code.txt. Can you see first line, second line that I did for the notepad also it came. Right now? Done. So far it's clear. Okay. So I thought I'll not be taking you ahead because you might get confused. Or shall I take you? Shall we move ahead? Are you guys are comfortable to move ahead here or shall I stop it here only? We'll discuss 7. We have a list of the command in that Linux that will see that if you don't want to save it. Okay. Fine, don't worry. Okay. No worries, don't worry. Then it will be the headache for us on that Monday class. We have to complete many things on the Monday then. Okay, then get ready for Monday class with no extensive session. Okay. No, tomorrow will not be connected. Leave it. Okay. I don't know. I spoil your one weekend. No, I don't know. I cannot spoil your all weekends here. It's your personal, right? Okay. Right here? Okay. So the command you'll be getting today, don't worry. Right? So understand, no, so far what we have done. I'll just quick recap I'll give you, okay? Quick recap is here. You wanted to work on GitHub. What we did, we created the account in the GitHub. We try to create a branch in that. We'll try to create a pull request in that, okay? Here. Now let's come to our command. We have a 2 ways. Either you can go with the git bash, you can go with the git UI. I'll teach the git UI also, but not now in the Azure class. Maybe after 3-4 days of time, you'll get to know that. Now let's see that what I did, buddy. I have created one folder called code.txt. So what I will do is I'll try to push this code.txt to my repo of GitHub repo. I'll push that code. That is my main motto. And again, what I'll do, I'll make some changes to my GitHub repo and I'll try to pull it the change to my local. That is the main aim to do this class. The main aim is you have to make some changes to your local system, folder or file, whatever you want to do it. Make the changes to your file, push the changes to your remote. Push means, guys, pushing something means you are giving something, some file, push, no, you know, right? So you are pushing something, you are giving the information to someone. Either it is information or hit, anything fine. But push only, right? Pull means you are getting something from someone. Okay, so you are pushing the code to your remote, GitHub remote, and you are trying to get the code from your remote. That is also called as a pull. Now after a few days, when we'll learn is a GitHub, what is a Git UI? There I'll tell you what is a clone. Clone is also a new thing. Cloning the entire set of record from one place to another place. That is, you're copying it, right? That is a code. We'll see that in tomorrow class, okay? We'll stop it here only. I think we have discussed so much, so let's stop it here only today. Next class, what I'll be telling it, let me tell you now itself. See here, next class, have a look please for a minute of time. 1 minute please, 1 minute please, have a look please. So I'll tell you to register your email ID, register your name to your folder, right? That I'll tell you. Then after that I'll tell you how to do the configuration setup. Then I'll tell you how to check the status of your repo. Okay. How to go with the Python file. This is already created now. How to go and commit it, how to go and merge it. Okay. This all part will be, but no need to take the screen. No, please hold on. Be relaxed, sit like this is a movie, okay? Enjoy the movie, you'll get a recording of movie. Recording, no, you'll get a you'll get a notes into your Google Classroom. Recording is not in my hand, buddy. It was till first 10 days of time I had. But after that I don't have, okay? I'll give everything, this all. See, if you don't have faith, no, let me show you also. See, buddy. Can you see which batch this is? 6:30 p.m., right? See, this notes has been uploaded, no? When I uploaded this, July 22nd, last month, right? So these all will be given to you. This is for you only. What I'll do, I know this already. Okay? This is for your purpose, your reference. So sit, relax, no need to night anything. Just see that, understand. My assumption is, if you're doing the same time, 2 activities same time, you cannot focus here, you cannot focus there also. Okay? So today you'll get this all notes, you'll get into that. Okay? And let me see you guys are there or not. Okay, which batch? 9. This is the morning batch, I guess. No, not this. Not that. Okay. Reply, I have a late. This one. You have that here, right? Oh, we have. Okay. How many counts are there? Anyone is missing in the Google Classroom here? Anyone here that who don't have something on this? Why the reason for that? What happened? Full payment, then only they are adding.